Shadow creeping, corner store scheming. Heart cold, city fro, no room for dreaming. 808 thumping, streets got a heartbeat. Cracks in the pavement where the lost souls meet. Chain heavy neck, feeling like a prison. Vision blurry, but the mission never missing. Sharp hi-hat slicing through the tension. Money on my mind, yeah, that's the obsession. Concrete jungle where the wolves roam. Claim your throne or be just another stone. 808's deep, got the earth trembling. Survival ain't a choice, it's adrenaline. Piano keys dark, they on my death hymn. Life a chessboard, pawns lost in the system. Gunshots echo, soundtrack to the night. Dreams bulletproof, but the aim stays tight. Hi-hat scatter, raindrops on the asphalt. Blame the grind, can't pin it on a past fault. Pads in the back, they hum like ghosts. City's alive, but it eats the most. Bass shakes ribs, cuts through the marrow. Arrows in my back, but I'm sharp as an arrow. Lost in the fog, but the fire still flickers. Eyes on the prize, no time for the bickers.
Pavement hotter than a stolen burner. City flames churning. Dreams getting jacked quicker than a wrist turning. Chalk lines trace ambition, a ghost of what's yearning. Whispers in the alley, truth wrapped up in vermin. Hoodie up, thoughts blacker than a winter night. Dodging red and blue, shadow boxing with a street light. Pocket full of hope, but it's counterfeit, no bite. Every step a gamble dice, rolling for the next fight. Concrete jungle, where the weak crumble. Survival's a rumble, every breath a humble. Concrete jungle, hearts cold stumble. Rise from the rubble, kings born into trouble. Graffiti scream stories, walls never forget. Ties screeching lullabies, no room for regret. Eyes like a sniper, scope the threats you ain't met. Tongue sharper than a blade, cut deep with the set. Running through the maze, no mandatory in sight. Just demons wearing hoodies, lurking in the night. Fangs flashing when they grin, venom mixed with spite. Trying to build a castle, but the bricks don't stack right. Concrete jungle, where the weak crumble. Survival's a rumble, every breath a humble. Concrete jungle, hearts cold stumble. Rise from the rubble, kings born into trouble. Concrete jungle, concrete jungle, concrete jungle. Kings born into trouble.
Came up at the heat.
City don't sleep, shadows dance in the smoke. Dreams buried deep in the cracks of the fog. Syrup in the veins, ticking clocks in the brain. A jungle of concrete where hunger remains. Street lights flicker, pulse of the night. Fists like thunder, ready to ignite. Heavy as the chains, dragging soul through the grind. My rhymes cut sharper than a razor through time. Concrete jungle where the wild ones rumble. Echoes in the alleys, footsteps that stumble. Concrete jungle where the hustlers fumble. Life on the edge, ready to crumble. Teeth of the beast, chewing dreams to the bone. Cracked sidewalks where the seeds were sown. Smoke in the lungs, whispers haunt the air. Climbing up the ladder just to find despair. Clocks tick tock, but the hands don't move. Chasing illusions with nothing to prove. Nights get colder, hearts grow bolder. City on my back, a boulder on my shoulder. Walls closing in, feel the breath of the beast. Tables get turned, but the famine won't feast. Voices in the dark, promises that break. Soul on the line, what more can they take? from the dirt, now the crown on the throne. Whip so clean, but the soul's full of chrome. Block hot, simmer like a pot on the stove. Dream so big, but the night's so cold. Money in the bag, but the trust got holes. Keep a blade in the jacket, cause the world too bold. Snakes in the grass, gotta mow that low. Heart full of rage, but I keep it controlled.
Street kings, rise from the rubble. Street kings, built for the struggle. Street kings, diamonds through trouble. Street kings, flex on the double.
Rollie on the wrist, but the time don't heal. Wounds so deep, man, they cut through steel. Enemies close, tryna plot that deal. While the fam stays hungry, gotta grind for the meal. Got a chip on my shoulder, mountain too steep. Voices in my head, but the grind don't sleep. Got the world on my back, it's the weight I keep. From the shadows I emerge, where the light won't creep.
Street kings, rise from the rubble. Street kings, built for the struggle. Street kings, diamonds through trouble. Street kings, flex on the double.
Under pressure, who whispers cold, every step like a lecture. Shadows dance sharp, cutting corners like a cleaver. Dreams sink heavy, floating off like a fever. Eyes red and sunny as a devilish preacher. Time ticks slow, patience thinner than a feature. Echoes in the alley, voices spitting out ether. Survival's the anthem, every word cuts deeper. Street shadows stretch, they never rest. Concrete confessions, a weight on my chest. Street shadows stretch, they never rest. Survival for the city's a test. Piano keys cry, melody got a limp. Poverty's a pimp, got us working every shift. Hi-hats chatter, sounds of a war zone. Hustle in my marrow, got my soul on loan. Dark skies drip, paint the block in sorrow. Yesterday's debts bleed into tomorrow. Other kicks land like the fight don't quit. Life's a broken mic, but we still spit. Fingers trace scars, stories etched in the night. Pads home low, fog drown in the light. Enemies closer, their shadows creep tight. But I'm built from the ashes, I ignite. Dark city moves, shadows creeping on the block. 808s rumble, got the ground in the lock. Dreams in the alleys where the cold wind talks. Steps echo loud like the reaper in his crocs. Money in the bag, but the soul stay light. Hunger in the chest, turn the day into night. Whispers in the dark, all the fakes take flight. Real ones stand tall, ready for the fight. Street shadows, they dance and they lurk. Street shadows where the pain does its work. Street shadows under moonlight berserk. Street shadows where the devil smirk. Piano keys weep, tear drip on a beat. Hi-hat slice through sharp like teeth. Kicks punch ribs, 808s make them lean. Every word sharp, spit the blade unseen. From the gutter to the throne, climb brick by brick. Bars cut deeper than a surgeon slip. Mind in the dark, heart stay sick. Wolves at the door, gotta move quick. Street shadows, they dance and they lurk. Street shadows where the pain does its work. Street shadows on the moonlight berserk. Street shadows where the devil smirk. Dark piano, the keys got venom in them. 808s rumble like a lion's in the dental. Sharp hi-hats cut surgical precision. Kicks land heavy, lead the ground in collision. City lights blink, the streets of villains opera. Smoke curls, slow scripts, write the drama proper. Hustle in the marrow, shadows where I bought 'em.
Edge so sharp it splits time like a barber. Street shadows creeping, whispers never sleeping. Deep in the base where secrets keep leaking. Street shadows creeping, moves ain't for peeping. Underneath the glow where the wolves keep feasting. Concrete veins pulse, blood runs digital. Currency coded, the hustle habitual. Bar sharp slice through the fabric of rituals. Nothing here minimal, all moves pivotal. Hunger got a roar, louder than a war drum. Hands so dirty, clean feels foreign. Snakes in the alley, cold eyes adoring. But I'm built different, roots deep like a Mormon. Echoes in the alleys, steps count eternity. Each crack in the pavement tells a story urgently. Atmosphere heavy, past flows surgically. This life a canvas, painted universally. Painted universally. Painted universally.
Yeah. Caught a spark, now the flame won't dim. 808s hit harder than a steel toe Tim. Dark keys play, shadows creeping in. Life's a chessboard, every move a sin. Rats in the maze, cheese in the vault. Tongue sharp, cutting deep like a blade of salt. Clock ticking, no rhyme for the fault. The game got rules, but I break them by default. Street symphony, banging on the concrete. Heart of the jungle, every step got a beat. Street symphony, echoes through the night. Every bar's a bullet, every rhyme's a fight. Ghost in the alley, hood my cologne. Speaking riddles, leave them plugged to the bone. Dreams on the leash, got a mind of their own. Build my throne where the wild weeds are grown. Kicks punching, hi-hats, sharp as a shield. Life a gamble and I'm betting where I live. Roll the dice, the stakes ain't forgiving. Breathe the smoke, this the air I've been given. Heavy is a crown, heavier the front. Turn pain to a sound, shake the underground. From the cracks in the pavement, I rise profound.